Dear colleagues, I'm pleased to meet you all and to deliver a talk on oral smokeless nicotine products, abbreviated with OSNP, pretending to serve as the pertinent way in cancer prevention among nicotine users. It is generally accepted that smoking may cause carcinogenic developments in the human body through a number of factors. Considering various facets of cancer risk, one can conclude that OSNPs have an undeniable advantage even over electronic cigarettes in terms of nominal generation of undesirable chemicals. But is choosing OSNPs indeed an appropriate strategy in cancer prevention, etc.? We tried to answer this in our recent analysis, and our answer is yes, indeed. Using OSNPs constitutes the safest and effective means of nicotine delivery. I should say that we haven't found any significant immunosuppressive impact on volunteers while using OSNPs with nicotine content up to 6 mg per package. Besides, switching to nicotine-contained packs led to a decrease of heavy metal concentration in the blood of ex-users of other nicotine products. The key moments which govern the attraction to one or another nicotine product are bioavailability and pharmacokinetics of nicotine. In general, delivery of nicotine from OSNPs is lower than that from cigarettes, but its total concentration in the blood is higher due to its higher content in the products and longer duration of their use. But the pharmacokinetics itself doesn't say anything about the physiological consequences of the OSNP's use. The problem with the rate of nicotine absorption may be easily solved simply by increasing its content in the product, but it may cause undesirable physiological consequences. Thus, for instance, we observed about 2.5-fold increase of nicotine metabolites in the blood after 3 months of using nicotine packages. The interplay between stress hormones and nicotine is rather intricate. And what is most important, the level of cortisol is not directly related to nicotine concentration in saliva, but instead correlates with the concentration of nicotine. It is also noteworthy that nicotine concentration in saliva at a single use of nic pack is higher than nicotine concentration in the blood by more than 10 times. It should be emphasized that nicotine begins to act on the brain before it gets there due to the taste buds. This is manifested by the sharp surge in the activity of the sympathetic division of the autonomic nervous system within just minutes of the use of the product. And it should be also noted that sequential use of several packs doesn't lead to further increase in such an activity, and the latter doesn't correlate with the concentration of nicotine and or catecholamine. From our study and analysis, we may draw the following conclusions. OSNPs are indeed a good alternative to reduce the risk of cancer. They do not cause any noticeable immunosuppressive effect on users. They result in concentration of nicotine in saliva much higher than concentration of nicotine in the blood. These buds almost instantly transmit signal to the brain at the very appearance of nicotine, and the levels of stress hormones are more responsive to the rate of nicotine entry than to its peak concentration. So thank you for your kind attention.